A little bit of a brief history of the Ratchet Clank series. First of all, it's exclusively a Sony game, Sony PlayStation game, which is made by Insomniac Games. The first title came out in 2002, and the most recent title is Ratchet Clank Rift Apart, which came out on the PlayStation 5 in 2020. There's loads of several titles. The biggest amount of titles which came out was on the PlayStation 3. Naming those titles would be like titles like Q-Force, Ratchet Clank Future, Tools of Destruction, Quest for Booty, etc, etc. But we'll go into that into another time. Also as well, there are other variants of the game which came out on mobile devices. Like for example, Android had a game called Before the Nexus, which is based on Into the Nexus, which was the last title which came out on the PlayStation 3. Also as well, there are other mobile phone variants as well which came out on the free network when they had their individual phones, especially for free. They also had what was called Ratchet Clank Mobile. With that said, apart from that and the other variants, as far as the PSP is concerned, two titles came out on the PSP, which is Ratchet Clank Size Matters and Secret Agent Clank, which was made by High Impact Games. The High Impact game developers came from Naughty Dog, and the other one came from Insomniac Games. Naughty Dog, you'll probably know a lot of their titles. Obviously, Crash Bandicoot and Jak and Daxter titles came out on Naughty Dog, and a few other well-known ones as well. But I'm not going to go into that. So they made the two titles. They also released Ratchet Clank Size Matters on the PlayStation 2, but it deemed a failure. It wasn't a very good conversion of the game, and it looked a bit blocky, you know. It wasn't really entertaining to play. I think it was better left on the PlayStation Portable.